even though we're not going to win the title, I think we all know that, this season isn't a write-off because the Europa League, we're still in it. We're still in it. And we've got a second leg against Hoffenheim today. We've got 2 goals away in Germany. Let's bring him back to Argaff and do him over. Do him over, son. Yeah. Jose wouldn't tolerate that sort of language, would you? No. No, I didn't think he would. Yes, hello viewers, welcome back to a brand new week of Matching Mourinho. I hope this all finds you very well and safe. Sorry for the lack of episodes and regularity of them at the moment. I'm hoping to get into a more rigid schedule in the way that things are going. There's just a lot going on in there at the moment, in the world and in my life. So, lots and lots to do. But the most important thing today that we have to take care of is the fact that we are playing, like I said, Hoffenheim at Argaff. So hopefully we can do them over here. We did get a 2-2 away in Germany, a very important result as well, although we were 2-0 up, so I was a little irritated that we threw it away. In terms of the league and everything, we've been absolutely fine, really. Won every single game since the last time that we met. And more importantly, then, that leaves us 11 points behind Porto in the race for the title. If we do win our other game today, or our game in hand, we will go 8 points behind them. But the more important thing is that currently we are now ahead of Benfica. Yes, they have 2 games in hand, but we're 7 points clear. So even if they win both of them, there's still a point behind us. At the moment, top 4, or top 3 rather in this case, is in our hands. We also have a chance to play Braga soon, and hopefully we can turn them over there as well. But like I said, the Europa League now really is the main prize that I've got my eye on a little bit. And because it's now such a big game, the first team will be playing today. So Maximiano is in goal after taking the place of Aidan. Mendes, Garcia, Coates and Porro make up the back 4. Then you've got Polinia, Alex and Goncalves in the middle. Cabral's on the left, Nuno's on the right, and Joshua Zirkzee leading the line today. He's taking the place of Sparrow. Despite the fact he's played really well, Zirkzee's actually in quite a decent little run of form, but I might have to bring Sparrow on if things get a little bit hectic. The more important thing is that Zirkzee's been insane in the Europa League as well. So Sparrow's playing the league games, Zirkzee's playing the Europa League at the moment. To be fair, half the time I have to change to a 4-4-2 just to get us to have some shots on goal, so expect them both to play at the same time. I'm going to say I expect to win to keep our run going. We have been pretty imperious at home so far this season, apart from 1 or 2 little gaffes. Firenze, looking at you. They've obviously got some very decent players. Kramaric is usually the player to watch out for. Skov is quite good as well. Brun Larsen can give you problems. Sessegnon on the left. Is that Ryan Sessegnon? It is. And then they've got Sebastian Rudy on the right-hand side. Bowen's decent goalkeeper. They're a good team. There's no getting around it. They are a good team. But this is a team that I do expect us to be able to beat at our place. Especially with the fact we've got a 2-goal advantage. That's the most important. Well, I say 2-goal advantage. It's a 2-goal away advantage as Kramaric goes through and goal and hits it. Great block there by Eric Garcia. Beginning to grow into the team a little bit more now, and I need him to. That was much more like it. They've had the only highlight to speak of so far, but Pedro Nuno here now roasts his man on the right-hand side. This is a lovely bit of play by him. Can he put a good ball in? Finds Pedro Goncalves. That looked like a foul there. Goncalves went down. Surprised there was no calls for a penalty. Mendes on the ball now. Go on, mate. Whip a decent one in. Mendes gets to the line, bylines it. Oh, Cabral I thought was going to get on it, and Kramaric could be in here. No chance, not with Coates. That's a very good bit of play by our big number 1 centre-back. Alex chips it in. That's a good goal by Joshua Zirkzee, but I think he's just offside. Cabral then set into Alex, and Zirkzee's miles off, to be fair. He's wandered way offside, so that's fair enough, annoyingly. Great ball over the top there by Pedro Goncalves into Joshua Zirkzee, and Baumann makes an excellent save. Oh, so hoping Zirkzee would finish that, to be honest. I feel if we get 1 goal, we are then very much in control of this game. Remember, even if they only get 1 and win this 1-0, then that puts us out of the competition. So at the moment, it's all a little bit on tender hooks. I'm just going to say, I guess I'm happy with the performance so far. We've been the team that's tried to force the issue more, and you do feel that when they have to come out and try and get that away goal, they will open the game up, and that's hopefully where we can go at them. But as long as it's 0-0, I'm a little concerned that they're just going to get that one moment, that one chance. So I really could do with us getting a goal as Pedro Porro takes his man on, finds Goncalves. Not brilliant by Goncalves. He's giving the ball away again there. Porro, though, darts inside. Lovely ball to Zirkzee. It's another brilliant block by them on the line. I don't want to say it's not been Xerxes' day, but he's not been his usual sort of clinical self in this competition. So I'm going to bring on Sparrow for a little bit, see how he gets on. Hopefully he can just get that bit of quality. He has scored in his last game that he played, so hopefully he'll come on and get another goal. Before that, he'd been on a little bit of a run of form where he hadn't scored a lot. And that did make me think maybe he needed a bit of a rest. Coates hits the ball over the top. Sparrow trying to make something of nothing there. But Alex does a brilliant touch there. Cabral on the ball. Drifts inside. Drifts outside. Takes his man up. What a goal by Jovan Cabral. That is a sensational goal. He had his bloke completely on toast. Literally went outside, then in, then out, then in again. You filth, all of you. Jovan here, going left and right. Beautiful, lovely finish. He wrong foots the keeper as well. Love that little... Both midfielders are coming off in terms of Alex and Goncalves. On comes Seb and Yao Mario just to see us out for the rest of the game. Get some fresh legs in there. Be combative. Or combative. Or whatever. Combative? I can't remember what it's called. But get in there. And let's just stop them from playing. And I think we may have booked ourselves a place in the Europa League quarterfinals, which would be very, very good indeed. Although it's not over yet. If they get one goal, this is going to be a very tense last few minutes. As Brun Larsen really should have scored there. That's a big, big opportunity. And the highlights haven't stopped just yet. Coates on the ball. Hits it long into Tabata. Go on Tabata. Brilliant ball to Sparrow. What a tackle that is. Cabral trying to drive at his man again. He's having a very good little moment. It was Cabral. He plays it back to Polina, who tees it to Mendes. This has got to be a goal. Mendes, how is no one there to pick that up? Sparrow to Pedro Porro. What a save by Baumann. He's kept them in this, which is kind of his job as a goalkeeper. So, who knew? You all knew. There you go. A 1-0 win. Very, very pleased indeed. I will take that all the way to the bank. It was a difficult game. We really outplayed them. We deserve to win that. I'm very happy. And the best thing is that we keep earning money for doing this. And yes, it might not be Champions League money, but it's still good money. And I'll show you our finances in a minute. Because remember when I started, we were in a very bad position financially. We were nearly like minus 8 million. And I've turned it around quite nicely. The two fullbacks apparently could do with the rest. As you can see here, when we started the season, we were down actually when I first started, at minus 14 million. So now we're up in the £8 million region in terms of an actual overall bank balance. I think I've done really well to kind of balance the books and get us into a healthy financial position. That's earned me a little bit more credit with the board as well, I'd like to think. We've got a lot of games coming up really quickly. Look at that. We've got 3 games here within 5 days, which is a bit of a piss take, if I'm honest. But this is what we're all here for then. The quarter-final draw. Ajax, Arsenal, Zagreb, Lazio, AC, RB Leipzig and Benfica. I would not like Benfica and I wouldn't really like Leipzig if I'm honest. I can probably cope with the rest. Leipzig out first. Leipzig will play Benfica. I've got a funny feeling we're going to play Arsenal. Ajax gets Zagreb. Arsenal, Milan. Lazio versus Sporting. Okay, well obviously they were a Champions League team. So it's going to be tough. They've got Ciro Immobile. They've got some very good players, but I wouldn't mind that. We're out first out the hat for the semi-final, and we'd be playing Ajax or Dynamo Zagreb. I don't want to sound cocky or confident, but if we can get past Lazio, there is a real possibility of us maybe making the final. Ajax would be tough, like really tough, but doable. It's doable. I just didn't want Leipzig, Arsenal, or Benfica. Unfortunately, they're all on the other side of the draw. Well, I can't play my first team then in the next game, but we can play him for this game, so I'm not going to make any changes apart from Polina, who is suspended for today, which means that Seb is going to come in filling in that defensive midfielder role, and Nuno Santos is going to make a return to the bench. Get excited, everybody. The other two are going to get... The fullbacks will get a rest probably during the game, and hopefully with the next game before the Braga one. I'm really annoyed by that. I only got Cosiello. I didn't know that. He's a good player. They're actually doing quite well, to be fair, in the league. They are 6th, so this isn't going to be easy, but I do expect to win. I always expect to win at home. We all know that. Let's just hope they don't do a Firenze on me. Stop mentioning it, Mike. Right, go on, Maximiano, you little ripper. Let's go. Garcia on the ball. Plays it back to Maximiano. That's a decent ball out to Jovan Cabral. Obviously fresh off a great goal in the Europa League as Cabral, so I need him to be back at his best today. Nuno on the ball. Go on, mate. Drive into the box or go wide. Porro, known for a good delivery. Not there, though. Goncalves this time. He whips it in. Oh, how did they stop that? Porro, lovely. Nuno, Pedro. How have we not scored there? There were so many. Oh, my God. Nuno. That is sensational. Xerxes. I forgot to take Xerxes out. Xerxes still in charge. Thing about Sparrow's not going to be happy, is he? Because I've taken him out of it and he's actually in the Golden Boot race. So that's awkward. Very awkward. I'm resting him. That's what the press asked. That's what I'm saying. Good tackle by Alex there, looking for Xerxes. Not quite, but Cabral's picked up on a loose ball there. Into Xerxes. Oh, Sparrow, come back. Corner. Come on, boys. We've been really good from set pieces all year. Alex whips it back post. Joshua Zirkzee he's just determined to give the goalkeeper as much in the way of saves as physically possible. Coates hits the ball at the line. Nuno, we've been all over them here. Goncalves, decent effort, hits the defender, to Alex, to Cabral, back to Alex, back to Goncalves. This is so patient. Porro whips it in. Joshua Zirkzee, no need to bring on Sparrow. I knew Zirkzee would score. 10th goal of the season for Josh. Well done, lad. Half an hour in, we finally got the goal our play deserves. It's so good, patient build-up, and we're just really good. We're just really good. I think that was actually missing. It almost looked like it came off the defender and went in. But that is exactly the start that I needed, really. I wanted to try and get maybe 2-0 up in this game and then relax a little bit towards the end. But at the moment, we're only doing enough to keep it at 1. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Madeira, please. No. That's close. 1-0 at the break. I'm happy with the way things are going, but there are changes that need to be made. You can tell some people are getting a bit tired. Nuno Mendes is going to come off. Antunes is going to come on. I'm going to take off Pedro Nuno as well and bring on Tabata. Mainly because Nuno's a bit tired. He's done a lot of work down that right hand side, to be fair to him. He's been really, really good today. I just need a second, then we can make a few more changes. It's not going to help me when Goncalves has given the ball away like that. Coates, I mean, that's some lovely work from the defender there. Porro on the ball, gets to that byline, into Cabral. I'm not sure how he's missed it. I have no idea how Cabral's missed that. It's literally like 3 yards out and he's not got the touch on it. Well, one more change available, so I'm going to take Alex off and I'm going to bring on Gonzalo Plata, and I'm actually going to do... It's just to compensate for the fact that at the moment I don't have a lot of fit midfielders, so Plata's going to go and play in that attacking midfield position as we go to a 4-2-3-1, just to basically see the rest of the game out. That's the plan. Antunes hits the ball long to Zirkzee. Zirkzee searching for Tabata. Not been Josh's day. Well, I say that. He's got, at the moment, as what it stands, the winning goal. But he's not played very well. That's what I will say. Plata into Seb. Seb to Cabral. Go on, mate. Put a good ball in. Seb. Lovely, lovely spread of the play to Antunes, who's obviously fresh on, full of beans. Joshua Zirkzee. I said it wasn't his day today. He's got 2 goals. His overall play has been awful. But he's been there when I've needed him to score and put the ball in the back of the net, which is what he's paid to do. So fair enough, Josh. Lovely ball here as well from Antunes. He just fires it in the right area. And Zirkzee, lovely left-footed finish. Well done, that man. 2-0. Maybe he is number 1 striker now. I've got to say, for a team that's 6th, we really have dominated this game from start to finish. And we've played really, really well. They've only had 1 real opportunity. Other than that, we've been in charge the whole way through. As Laurie finds Mario back to Plata, who hits it just over the bar. Unfortunate. Plata looking to get a little bit more into the first team and drive his way in. And to be fair, we've got a lot of good young players waiting in the wings to step up if players aren't performing. And I've really enjoyed what I've seen so far this year from this team. There's definitely something for me to build on with this squad. That much is for sure. And a lovely 2-0 win. Very, very happy indeed. I mean, we made them look very, very average. Brilliant. Well, now we've only got a game in a couple of days, so can't wait for that. See, now if we weren't playing again on Wednesday and then Friday, I'd be a lot more excited about this. The thing as well that annoys me is the gap between that Braga game on the 19th of March. We don't play again until Morenese on the 4th of April, and that is exactly where we're going to come back for the Morenese game, because then we're going to travel away to Lazio for the first leg of our Europa League quarter-final. It's been a long season, but I've really enjoyed it. I hope that you all have too. But thank you so much for watching today's episode of Matching Mourinho. I hope that you have, of course, enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like on the video, share, subscribe. Let me know if you think we're going to beat Lazio in the Europa League. Can we win it? Maybe. And is it too late for the league? It's too late for the league. But we've got a lot to build on. I'm very happy. Thank you so much for watching the episode. Take care of yourselves. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until I see you again, stay cool.